All right, friends. This is Garsen, and it looks like we're in the middle of a scene right here. What's going on, Gale? Well, it looks like we got ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Bay, you ready? Yeah, I think we ride out one more time before we hit the final road. Let's go, baby. First off, Shovel, I'm gonna need you to fly true. Let's go! Show them what you're worth. Here we go. We got a mod to showcase. It's time for some bare knuckle brawling. Get the hell out of my way. Alright, send them flying. Yeehaw. Kick some butt. Here we go. Whoop-bam. And a whoop-bam. Oh, you want to come join me up here on the stage? No. No, not Scratch. Nobody hurts my dog. Not on my watch, huh? Deflect missile. Lazel, you're doing a little too much. You're doing a little too much. Just stick to the script. Just keep it going. Fight the monster. Okay. Take one of these and take one of these. And you know what? I'm sick of your crap. Gale's yell. All right. So you think you resist bludgeoning, huh? Well, I got these bare knuckle fists from hell. Hiya! Hiya! There we go. Take one of them. I'm right. I'm out of here. Not today, robot. Play a little song before you die. This is not turning out the way I wanted. Don't worry about it. Alright. Nobody dare stops my song. Alright. Bay, get him. You got it, boss. Another punch kick. Hoo-yah. Now get to safety. You got it, boss. I'll finish these blokes off. Blokes. Bring it on. I'm indomitable. All right. How's about I knuckle sandwich? Whoa-bam! And you over there. Get your butt in line. Or not, you know. It's just come on. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. Now shove them. Now shove them away. Now I'm trying to shove them on. There we go. All right. And you know what? That's one for Scratch. Boom. What do you mean no one? Okay. Wait, somebody's still alive? Oh yeah. And this one's for Shovel. Yeah, that'll teach you to mess us again. All right. Well, that was certainly a mess, Gale. So thanks for the demonstration. Let's just go ahead and reload a little bit. Back that up real quick. So yeah, that was a little more chaotic than I thought. Today we're showing off the Brawler. It's a little mod spotlight. I'll make this pretty quick, quicker than the fight. Hopefully that was a decent demonstration. This is a Brawler mod for, well, a fighter subclass. So sorry, I'm a little all over the place here. So what is it? It is a fighter subclass. I'll go show you in a little bit. But it adds a fourth subclass to fighters on the 3rd level. It focuses on fists. That's right. Just like a monk, you can now beat the crap out of everybody with your fists. Unarmed attacks are your specialty, and that's pretty much what the mod does, or what it is, right? So why this mod? All right, well, it's if you want to be a bare knuckle beatdown brawler, just like your buddy Lazel over here, our punches do some pretty massive damage. 25 to 32 damage. We can do some vicious throws. You even saw that human weapon, that charge attack. And yeah, your throw is a bonus action. So just a simple fighter playstyle that should honestly be in the game. But maybe you don't want to do Kung Fu like Lae'zel here. We've gone over Monk before in a previous video, but this is vastly stronger, like absurdly stronger thanks to Kai points and Flurry of Blows. But maybe you're like, you know, I don't want to do Kung Fu, or maybe you want a little less overtuned unarmed martial. Let's kind of look at that. Whoopsie. Whoops, you didn't see that. Editing problems, right? So, if we look at the standard punch on this really decked out monk, we have the Kashigo vest, some fists, we have the Kashigo boots, just a whole bunch of nonsense, right? Not to mention those stats. We have the elixir of Cloud Giant strength. We are doing some killer 29, 40 damage, and 58, 80 damage, and it's even crazier than that because of psychic damage, steeped in bliss. However, maybe you just want to focus on that bludgeoning damage. Well, this is the mod and subclass for you. Again, I don't really know why it's not in the base game. I gotta say, on personal note, I love subclasses that either hone in on what you're doing with like the uniqueness of a class, like Monk and Way of the Fist. I think that's really cool. You basically say, hey, I like this fist stuff that Monk can do. Can we do more of that? And the subclass says, yes. But I like subclasses that kind of look across the aisle. You don't have to multi-class. You can just kind of copy the homework of another class and take inspiration, so to speak. So I like that there is like a fighter subclass kind of aping off of Monk's thing with the unarmed combat, and it just makes sense if you don't want to do the Kung Fu stuff. There's the added benefit that, like I said, it's not as overtuned as the unarmed martial combat of a Kung Fu monk, right? And then, you know, back to maybe a little bit of style, some flair, right? You want to be a bar brawling, rooting, tooting, crossbow shooting Gale over here, right? So we got dual guns. We are literally guns a-blazing, right? So you can maybe make a multi-class build where you focus on shooting and punching, right? And you got your trusty scratch. Maybe do a little solo adventure challenge run. I don't know. It's more for fun than anything because it's definitely not as strong as you know, Kung Fu Monk over here. So let's get to it, right down to it. How do you use it? Well, it is a third-party mod. I do apologize. This is not in the mod manager, but I'm here to help you kind of find out. Did you know, because of the introduction of the mod manager, we can pop this down. We can actually use mods, third-party mods, and if we go to our browser here, I will pull up the page for you. This is the fighter subclass by what's his face? Sorry, no offense. You're awesome for making this, by the way. Piledriverr, uploaded by Piledriverr. What a great name. You are awesome, Piledriverr. Shout out. I will leave a link in the description. But if you come on down to Nexus mods, not the biggest fan of Nexus mods, but let's ignore that. Let's come on over to the files, do a manual download. Just a manual download should be enough. And then let me open up the file explorer for you. So if we look at our file explorer, I have no idea why OBS is kind of like jank about showing you this, but you can see off here on the left if you actually go to the downloads. So let's back this up one more second. Rewind. Let's go and download it ourselves. We'll do manual download. Not fast. I don't have a membership. Just a slow download. Okay, and then because we downloaded it, let's pull that back up, go to our Windows file explorer here and pop back in there. So we have the brawler. What you want to do is extract it, and extract it we will. There is a .pak file. Okay, what you want to do is essentially just copy this. Okay, copy, and then over here on the left you want to go into your PC until you navigate to app data. All right, so app data is going to be under Windows C for me, and then users, and then app data. App data is a hidden folder. If you don't know how to access it, try to figure that out. Just quick Google search, but if it's already there, you're going to go into local, and then you're going to go into, where is it, where, Larian, LLL. There you are. I can't see. Larian, you wanted to go into this folder, go into obviously Baldur's Gate 3, go into mods, and you're going to see all of the .pak files in here are mods you probably installed with the mod manager, and you're just going to right click and paste in there. I've already done that, so we're not going to actually pop that in there. But if you've done this right, we will hop out of here, go to the main menu real quick. It's going to take forever. I have too many mods up. Okay. So I do want to show this step and not really gloss over it. And let's hop out of all these windows. So here we go. Bear with me. So I will put a link in the description. You want to download and unpack while we're waiting for this. You want to drop the .pack into the mod folder and make sure it's on in-game. What do I mean by that? So come on inside here. Let's go back to the mod manager in the main menu. It's not gonna be in the mod manager in-game. Like I said, it's a third-party mod, which means third-party mods show up as this little yellow triangle. So come on down here. I have it already installed. It's this fighter subclass, Brawler. Cool. It's installed. Let's get back in there. I'm gonna load up. Let's get back into the camp. Oh, actually, tell you what, let's just load it up right there. Alright, and then while we're hopping back in there, so obviously just reclass to fighter. It's going to be level 3 subclass. It's just going to be a new additional subclass there. And I think that's really all the steps we need to cover for how to use it, right? So let's go ahead and get in game and actually check this out for ourselves. There are some little caveats I want to go over until I let you go. Let's hop on back into camp and reclass. Withers. Alright, Withers, what's up? Pleasure seeing you here today. So, real simple. I don't know all the intricacies of this, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't used this subclass in an honor mode run yet. I'm planning to right after the Zeros of Heroes. This is probably going to be one of the ones I use, because I've always wanted this subclass. Fighter, you're going to take Fighter, obviously, and you're going to take probably, unless you're wearing defense, there's really not a good fighting style to take, but maybe two-handed weapon, or two-weapon fighter, because maybe you want to, you know, run and gun. Dexterity is just for, like, if you're not going to wear armor, he wants some extra armor class, gives you initiative, and honestly, I think the way it's programmed, you might be able to use your dexterity for fist fighting, but I'm going to be using strength with the elixir. Wisdom is just here for the boots, and, you know, saving throws is always a nice bonus. Build it any way you want. The main thing here is two things. We want to obviously level up to level 3. And you can go ahead, see right here, we got the Brawler subclass, and unarmored movement, Pugilist, and thick skin. There's some benefits right there. We have the bonus action throw. We even have the bonus action improvised weapon. Unarmored movement, just like Monk, like this is what I said, kind of benefits, or you kind of take it, looking across the aisle towards Monk and say, hey, I kind of want to do what that guy's doing, just not the exact same thing. So you get some extra movement when you're unarmored, get Pugilist, so you deal more damage with, you know, what is this? You also gain advantage on strength checks, that's cool. And thick skin, while not wearing armor, add your constitution modifier. You know what's funny? I totally forgot about this detail, and I spec'd into Barbarian, so you don't even have to spec into Barbarian. Now, so constitution, if you're unarmored, you will get sort of like mage armor or the monk's defense. That's pretty cool, just like Monk. And then obviously, you want to go with Tavern Brawler. I have way too many feats here. Okay, sorry about that. Got Tavern Brawler. This is going to double whatever strength modifier we have. And if you go up to level 11 Fighter, you get double the attacks. We're going to just raise our wisdom a little bit for the boots. Now, something really nice is get something like Human Weapon, more movement. Underdog, you now have advantage if there's 2 more people around you. And let's take some more, how about dexterity, right? Let's just keep buffing that. Alright, Indomitable is a regular fighter class. At level 10, you now, just like Monk at level 6, which I kind of like this. You now get to overcome physical resistances with sort of magical melee bludgeoning attacks, right? Right here, Bloody Knuckles, and then Payback, you actually get a reaction. If you get a hit, you can fight back on reaction, and then more unarmored movement. And then last but not least, you do get 3 attacks as a fighter, level 11. So multi-class, or even just stay in fighter all the way till the end. And let's go ahead and take mobile for even more crazy, ridiculous movement. You do you. You have 4 feats to play with. Fighter's kind of fun because of that. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I was gonna. Just want to make a quick spotlight going over it. We do have the Kashigo vest, bracer defense, getting even more absurd armor class going on here. Cowboy hat is really just a headband that gives more damage. Crusher's ring, ring of armor, and some guns. But yeah, I'm gonna be checking out some more mods. But until then, hopefully this was a little preview to a cool mod. And also, just as a heads up, like I was saying earlier, you can install mods, third-party mods, thanks to having the updated mod manager from patch 7. So don't feel like PC players, don't feel like you have to be locked into the game mods. There's a lot of cool stuff made by the community out there on Nexus and other sites. But that'll do it for now. Gale, Bazel, thanks for the demonstration. I'll check you guys out in the next one. Until then, take it easy, guys.